Hello, Jauntours and Awakening Souls. This month, as we step into the pillar of intellectual wealth, I want to share something personal with you. I have often been told in very different rooms, whether sitting across from a venture capitalist, listening to a neuroscientist, or leading team meetings, you ask really good questions. In the beginning, I brushed it off, but I've come to see this as one of the greatest compliments because it points to what I now recognize as the true foundation of my intellectual wealth: curiosity. Not how many facts I have memorized, not the certifications, not the test scores, but the willingness to ask. For a while, I struggled with feeling like I wasn't smart enough. In school, I was on and off honor roll, but I don't remember much from my textbooks. I carried guilt and shame about this for years. I thought, if I don't hold on to all of this knowledge, maybe I'm not intelligent. But over time, I realized something important. Intellectual wealth is not about holding on tightly to facts. It is about opening yourself to wonder. It is about asking better questions and staying engaged in the lifelong process of learning. Curiosity has led me into conversations that changed me. It has brought me into books that expanded my worldview. It has guided me to practices that continue to stretch me. Where memory has faded, curiosity has remained. And when I followed curiosity, it often led to creativity, whether through writing, conversations, or designing new ways of seeing. I have learned that creativity is curiosity in action. It is the moment curiosity spills over into expression. The Akashic Records shows us that curiosity is not random, it is a soul thread. Every genuine question we ask is a thread connecting us back to source. And when that thread is followed with love, it weaves into creativity. Creativity is how the soul translates curiosity into something tangible, shareable, alive. In the records, the intellect is seen not as an end, but as a bridge. When curiosity leads, the soul speaks through the mind. Our questions are doorways, not flaws. They are how the infinite communicates with us. This is why curiosity so often feels electric. It is not just a thought, it is a recognition, a breadcrumb trail from your higher self. Science affirms this sacred truth. Neuroscience shows us that curiosity activates the brain's dopaminergic seeking system. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation, is not only released when we get the answer, it is released when we pursue it. That means our brains are literally wired to reward the journey of asking. Curiosity does not just open the mind spiritually, it opens the brain biologically. When you follow curiosity, your mind becomes more open, flexible, and capable of growth. In fact, research shows curiosity actually primes the brain to learn and retain more deeply. It makes learning joyful, effective, and alive. And here's what's fascinating. When curiosity primes the brain, creativity follows. Neuroimaging shows that when we are curious, the brain's networks communicate more freely, sparking creative ideas and connections. So curiosity prepares the soil. Creativity is the bloom. So I want to ask you, what are you most curious about right now? What are you most curious about right now? What question could you carry with you this month like a lantern, lighting the way forward? What question could you carry with you this month like a lantern, lighting the way forward? And where might curiosity lead you if you gave yourself permission to wonder without rushing to the answer? Where might curiosity lead you if you gave yourself permission to wonder without rushing to the answer. Remember, intellectual wealth is not about being the smartest in the room. It is about being the most engaged, the most willing to learn. Your curiosity is your compass. Your questions are not shortcomings, they are sacred guides. I invite you to ask yourself, if your intellect could tell your life story, what would it say? If your intellect could tell your life story, what would it say? What questions would it highlight? What creativity would it celebrate? And how would it remind you that true wealth is not found in answers, but in the courage to keep asking and creating? This month, as you journey with intellectual wealth, set an intention to honor your curiosity. Follow it into conversations, allow it to shape your reading, allow it to guide your practices, allow it to surprise you. Your curiosity is your compass, and your creativity is its natural expression. Together, they form the true wealth of your intellect. Because at the heart of intellectual wealth is this truth: your intellect is alive, it is dynamic, and its greatest wealth is not in certainty, but in wonder. With love and light, I am Terra.